Hey, this is Adam with Connect Small Groups, and I'd love to take a minute and show you how it's very easy to create groups within Connect Small Groups software. These groups can be used to manage small groups, Sunday school classes, or really any kind of group structure that you may have in your church or your organization. So you'll see on the dashboard we don't have any groups created, nor do we have any sessions. Our sessions are like ranges of time in which you're going to offer certain groups. Some churches offer their groups once a month or monthly groups. They sometimes offer groups twice a year. Sometimes they offer groups just in yearly time frames. So however you want to design a season of your group, you can go up and click New Session first. And as you click New Session, what you're going to find is our New Session form comes up. First, you'll want to give your session a name. I'm going to call mine Spring. And then a go live date. This is the date your session will be viewable from the website. So this is at first point when you embed the code, which we'll cover in a later tutorial, that people are going to start to be able to see your forms. I'm going to pick the 21st. Sign up open date. This is the first date that your users, your church members, will be able to sign up to the different groups that you've made. So we're going to go ahead and set that for the next day. Start date. This is the day that your session will accept attendee signups. So not only will they be able to see the groups, but they will be able to sign up. We're going to do that on the same day. Your sign up close. This is the date signups will close for this session. In other words, people will not be able to sign up for any more groups after this date, yet they will still be able to see that you're offering the groups. So we're going to say the 31st. End date. This is the date that this session will end. So no longer will these groups even be viewable from the website. So we're going to say, just going to put July 31st. Your session welcome text. This is the text that will show when someone signs up for the group in that particular session. So for the section text, I'm going to put welcome to the Spring 2014 groups. Your group leader will be in touch shortly. Okay, so that will show when they sign up for a group. You'll see a green check mark goes by the section when you finish. We're going to now hit Create Now. So you see that it's created a new session called Spring right in the left dashboard. So now we're ready to start adding some groups into this session. You can create as many sessions as you want and add groups to whatever session that you like, but for the ease of use right now, we're just going to leave it to one session. So now we're going to go to Groups, and it's going to say Choose a Session to view groups or create a new session. So we don't need to create a new session. We're going to go ahead and choose that session to create groups inside of it, and you'll see that we've got multiple options here. But for this tutorial, we're just going to create a new group. So the create a new group gives us a couple of different options. We can choose a new user and give them a username and password, or we can choose an existing user and we can select from one of the existing users already in the database. But for this tutorial, we're going to just go ahead and create a new user. We're going to give this new user the name of Adam 2014. We're going to give the user a password. This will be the password that you give the user to log in to the front side of the groups. Great thing about Connect is where the groups are populated on your website, at the bottom there's going to be a leader login. And at that leader login, they'll put in this username and this password, and that's where they can go and track their attendance. They can update attendance, and all of those numbers will come back to you. So we're going to give this leader a name. Let's just call him my name, for instance. And we're going to assign an email to this user. Now, it won't let you use the same email for two different users, so I'm going to pick an email that I have not used. Group leader name. This is going to be the name of the group leader. Now, again, this could be different than this name here, but more than likely it's probably going to be the same. You're going to give the group a name. And we'll get real creative and say Adam Small Group. Then a group description. This is important so that the users know what kind of group they're signing up for. can assign it a category. If you don't currently have any categories, this will instruct you to go create a category first. I've already got one category in called Family. You can assign it to a session. I'm going to give it a start time and an end time. We're going to do a location. We're just going to say it's at the church. And we're going to meet every week, and we're going to meet on Wednesdays. We're not going to offer childcare, and we're going to give it a contact phone number. You can even associate a cost with that group so that they know that, hey, to join this group, there's going to be a $5 cost. That might be for materials or something else. And if there's any requirements, we're just going to say none. And we're going to hit Create Now. Okay, so now we've got our first group successfully created. Now it's going to be important that when you create a group, it's not going to be live on the website until the go live date. And also here under administration, you're going to need to approve that group. So we're going to click the button and it's approved. Now there are other tools here in the administration and we'd love to show you. One is attendance. You as the administrator can go and add in attendance for that group. Right now there's no group members, so we're not going to be able to add attendance, but we're going to go ahead and add a new member to the group. We're going to add my wife. Give her a phone number. We're going to create a new group member. So now what you're going to see So another great thing about Connect Small Groups are all of the reporting features that you have. You will have to approve a group, or you can disapprove a group, which means that group will show up on the website or it won't. You can also add attendance. You can add group members and then add attendance dates as well. Additionally, you can cancel a group. If you cancel a group, it's just going to move it back to the approved status and make it pending. If you want to create groups that are very similar, you don't have to enter all the text again, you can hit copy that group, or you can go in and edit any of the information you'd like, or even delete the group completely off that session. This Office button is great for your use. When you click the Office button, you'll see that you can enter the text. Now this is great for ordering materials. So let's just say that Adam's Bible Study, you needed to order materials from the bookstore. So you can make a note. It says, I need to order group materials from the bookstore. You can even click this button and hit update. So when you do that, there's going to be a little sign that says order material, and that will remind you that this group needs you to order them material. Once the group fills up, it's very easy to hit the close button, and that group will still show on your website. However, it will not allow any more people to sign up for the group. So this is just a basic overview of how you can add groups to your Connect small groups. And again, to show them on the website, you're going to grab this iframe code and just easily paste it into any website page that you have, and your groups will show up. Hitting preview will also show you how these groups are going to look. So thanks for watching the groups tutorial, and we look forward to serving you in the future.